So the division series is already upon us. It's been a quick run so far, and teams are showing that they belong. Some surprises and some disappointments. But forget all of that for now, as I'm going to share my thoughts on how this will go. This series should be a good series, as should all division series, so we get two teams that are starting a pretty good rivalry. Despite me saying Giancarlo would be the X factor in the wildcard predictions, Aaron Judge destroyed Cleveland in Game 1, while Gio Urshela led the Game 2 comeback with that grand slam. Blake Snow went all out in Game 1 for the Rays, and the offense did more than enough to finish off the Jays. We almost got this series as a wildcard matchup, but the baseball gods decided that this series deserved the best of 5, and I think that they won't disappoint. The only thing is, the Yankees, despite all of their money, can't clone Garrett Cole 5 times to fill out their starting rotation. That might end up being the team's downfall. But if the offense can make up for it, they'll win the series. But I think Tampa will win. So let's go for Rays in 5. All of my thoughts from wildcard stay true here. But if Chris Bassett's magic pixie dust doesn't run out, they'll be off to their first ALCS since 2006. Please win, Oakland. Nobody wants the arrogance of Astros fans saying, "Hate us now." I've got one question. Is playoff Kershaw dead? If so, then they should have no problem. But it's the Dodgers, so they'll likely find some way to collapse on themselves. Year after year, they just can't get the ring. It's saddening after watching this team that has its eyes and ears above everyone else still fail to win a championship. But you can't feel bad for them. The Padres might be the best team with a chance to beat LA in the NL, as they are 4-6 against them in the season series. Isn't exactly good, but it's not horrible. And they split the series when they played the Dodgers in LA. Overall, I think this is a close series that'll go either way. On paper, this should be the most lopsided series of them all. But this is the Marlins we're talking about. 7-0 in playoff series. This team is somewhat talented with the aforementioned Jesus Aguilar and Starling Marte. Remember when I said this team could be 1997 2.0 and that stranger things have happened? I have not changed my mind on that. And it's something I'll believe until they lose. I have a new segment I want to introduce called Postmortem. This is where I talk about teams that have been eliminated from the playoffs. There's one exception to this: the Reds. I'm not going to talk about them here, as I have another place for them: Grand Slam Amino. I'm not sponsored, so I'll just say follow me and I'll post blogs there occasionally. So let's start. Rest in peace for Buffalo Blue Jays. You fought hard with the Rays, but your team's still young. You're a rebuilding team, and this was an experienced year. You'll be back next year, or 2022. Rest in pieces, the Minnesota Twins. You'll get the W back when you win a playoff game. It's disappointing to see your team falter when it matters the most, and it just hurts to see Nelson Cruz continue to rake at 40 and still get swept in the playoffs. Just win a game, please. Rest in peace, Cleveland Indians. Shane Bieber didn't deliver. That's all the evil empire needed. Sad to say, but you might be done. You should try to reload or rebuild and trade Lindor and Ramirez. Hope you build fast enough not to waste Bieber's prime. You shouldn't feel disappointed. You had a good season. Had a good playoffs. You just got outplayed and outmanaged. And it might cost Rick Renteria his job. Only gripe is that he seemed to do way too much with the bullpen in Game 3. He became Dave Roberts, AL edition. and it's something that they shouldn't accept. I'm not wasting time on you. You might have killed playoff Kershaw. Rest in peace, Brewers. Rest in peace for Chicago Cubs. You lost to a meme team. The bottom feeders murdered you, thanks to your consistent underachieving. Thank you, Cubs, for keeping the dream alive. Rotten pieces, St. Louis Deadbirds. I would talk about you blowing early leads in games 1 and 2, but I would rather take the time to honor a legend. Bob Gibson, Cardinals legend, has died at the age of 84. Gibson's 1968 season is considered to be one of the greatest pitching seasons of all time, and is yet to be matched. Rest in peace, legend. Cobra out.